there, and welcome to round 9 of the 2017 Daytona DMAX Light Heats Championship. We're here at Daytona Tamworth, cloud cover overhead, Heat 2 currently underway. Now, we've got an intense championship battle, which might be decided this very afternoon. In terms of the championship standings, Axel Slijepcevic has got a very healthy lead ahead of Max O'Shaughnessy and Zach Swanell rounding out the top 3. Cameron Noble won the first heat, with O'Shaughnessy and Slijepcevic being in the mix, I think finishing 4th and 3rd respectively. Let's just see if we can pick out some of the drivers. They're coming through some very tight, twisty sections. Dante Dillon had a bit of a disaster in the first heat. He's had a couple of kart changes already, but right behind him is Sam Lovelace. You've then got Axel, Zach Swanell, here comes Max O'Shaughnessy, and this is a really, really technical part of the circuit. An uphill hill shot into the start-finish straight. You've then got turns 2 and 3. Well, without further ado, let's get to the final. Let's round you through the grid. Round 9, Light Heats Championship here at Daytona Tamworth. It's Max O'Shaughnessy and Zach Swanell on the front row. Row 2, it's Axel Slijepcevic and Cameron Noble. Dante Dillon, Sam Lovelace, row 3. Kurt Forgery, Charlotte Manton, row 4. Boyd Wayne Jr. and Sam Bennett ran out the top 10 ahead of Nathan Ballard, Andrew Hunt, Anatoly Dulko and Dylan Bell. And as the field now comes into the final sector of this fantastic track here at Daytona Tamworth, we're just seconds away from going green. As long as the rest of the field, there's 3 stragglers at the back, including Hunt, Dulko and Bell, who now just narrowly get into formation in time. 14 drivers, 11 minutes plus 1 lap. The revs will start to rise. And we go racing in the heats final, and Max O'Shaughnessy again takes the lead, and it's side by side with Zach Swanell and Axel Slijepcevic on the run down through turn 2 into turn 3, and they all got through very cleanly there on the run to turn 4, with Max O'Shaughnessy getting in front as he'd hoped to.
Slijepcevic, I think, has got a decent start as well, up into 3rd place, so that's some ground made for him already. He's got Zach Swanell in front of him as well. As we saw a couple of heats ago, this is quite a well-fought battle, but of course, you've got a couple of people mixing it in there. Dante Dillon. Dante Dillon's up to 3rd already, and through Sam is trying. No, that's not Sam Lovelace, that's Cameron Noble trying to get through as well. Sam Lovelace is a couple of places behind, but Zach Swanell puts it up the inside of Max O'Shaughnessy going into turn 10 there, as O'Shaughnessy retakes the lead going into the final turn. Dillon throws it upside of the Swanell going into the final corner and takes 2nd, and that was very, very close between Cameron Noble and Zach Swanell going into turn 1 there. Noble thought there was a gap, it didn't quite pan out, and Lovelace has got past Slijepcevic. Yeah. So that's for 5th. And Slijepcevic coming into this round had about an 88-point advantage, as Charlotte Manton is also making inroads in the field as well. I think she's got up into at least 7th position. And Andrew Hunt as well has made some decent progress up into 10th place over the line. It looks like he's in 9th or 10th at the moment, so some decent progress from the back of the field for him. And I've noticed that the field is starting to concertina a bit closer together, especially in the battle for the top 6, but O'Shaughnessy still leads. Swanell right on the back bumper of Dillon going down in towards turn 2. Swanell with the new fastest lap on that last one, 56.3, 2 tenths quicker than Dillon, 2 tenths behind Dillon, looking very close indeed as we go into turn number 4. That's much closer than we were expecting, even in the early stages of the race. We've got a real race on our hands for 2nd place. My only theory is, of course, if these two keep squabbling, O'Shaughnessy is going to be running off with the win. Not yet though, Dan, because look how far Dante Dillon is behind Max O'Shaughnessy. These are 2 of the title protagonists alongside Axel Slijepcevic, currently in 5th place, as well as Zach Swanell. So these 4 are really making a move up the order and trying to consolidate as many points as they can. Boyd Wayne Jr. in front of him, trying to close up to no avail so far. The fluorescent sort of yellowy, orange, greeny helmet really helping us pick us out up towards turn number 3, looking quite good, although that was a big bump by Boyd Wayne Jr. in 9th place. And Swanell really has got to move on, side by side into turn 2 alongside Dillon. What a brilliant move, great slipstreaming on the approach into turn 2. If we can get a replay from somebody's camera, If we look from behind, Swanell had the run on Dylan coming out of turn 1, swept up the inside, headed down towards turn 2, kept his foot planted in and shot straight past Dante Dillon. So great clean move there by Zach Swanell for what is now second place.
And now this means if he puts a bit between his teeth, he can go for the race lead. Of course, he's nibbling a fair amount of the curb on the apex at turn number 9. Taking some of the grass up with him. If he does that too much, the stewards may well have a look at him and think, well, is he cutting it too much? We'll wait and see. Another new fastest lap from him, a 55.879. That is what, 4/10 faster than Max O'Shaughnessy on that last lap, quicker. So he's improving, and you know, we could have a battle on our hands here.
Definitely, Zach Swanell is one of the 4 title protagonists. Whether the title gets decided this afternoon or whether it goes to Milton Keynes in about 5 weeks' time is another matter. But O'Shaughnessy has shown a very clean pair of heels to the remainder of the field. He dominated proceedings a bit earlier on when he won a heat race as well.
And O'Shaughnessy about to come over the line to complete lap number 7 ahead of Zach Swanell. Dante Dillon in 3rd, Cameron Noble 4th, Axel Slijepcevic in 5th place ahead of Charlotte Manton. Sam Lovelace, Kurt Fraudry, Boyd Ray Jr. and Andrew Hunt, your top 10 ahead of Julko, Sam Bennett, Dylan Bell and Nathan Ballard. That is your top 14 runners and riders in this race. Another fastest lap, 55.813 for Zach Swanell, but more importantly, O'Shaughnessy replies 55.996, not too far off the gap. Only, will we say only, 0.768 of a second.
Well, if the gap is less than, I think, probably around 108 points, the title will go to the finale. As of heat number 2 this afternoon, Slijepcevic still has a lead to the tune of about 76 points.
Side by side, the 51 and the number 30 into the final corner. They head tighter line by Andrew Hunt. Can he make a position, get up into the top 9 instead of the top 10? Almost very close indeed. And it's some fantastic battling all the way through this field. As we saw early on in this day, no matter where you are, you're always going to find someone to battle.
But I think it could fast become a 2-horse race at the Milton Keynes finale as O'Shaughnessy crosses the line.
With the new fastest lap, 55.7. 0.727 of a gap now. 10 minutes and 30 gone, so we're going to have this lap and one more.
Leaders are coming through turn 4 at the moment as Boyd Wayne Jr. is fending off Andrew Hunt and Anatoly Dulko. Not too far behind is Sam Bennett and Dylan Bell rounding out the 13 strong. Looks like Nathan Ballard is an early retirement.
And in fact, was that Andrew Hunt trying to look at the inside coming into turn number 4 through turn number 3? Very close stuff indeed. Again, that bright fluorescent helmet that we can see from oh so far away makes it a good move. He goes around the outside into turn number 5. Just takes position, so back up into 9th place for Andrew Hunt. Boyd Ray Jr. trying to respond, can he? Not quite at the moment. Meanwhile, we've had the 11 minutes. This is going to be the final lap board out for our race leaders, Max O'Shaughnessy and Zach Swanell.
So, final lap it is. Max O'Shaughnessy has commanded proceedings from the word go into turn 2 and turn 3 for the final time. I don't think Zach Swanell will have an opportunity to get one past him as the battle for 3rd has really intensified. It's almost a 5-way scrap for the last step of the podium with Dante Dillon still hanging on ahead of current championship leader Axel Slijepcevic. O'Shaughnessy has just got half a lap remaining. Round the final turn he comes, and Max O'Shaughnessy takes round 9 of the 2017 Daytona DMAX Light Heats Championship here at Daytona Tamworth ahead of Zach Swanell. Dante Dillon rounds out the top 3 ahead of a fast-charging Axel Slijepcevic, Cameron Noble, Charlotte Manton and Sam Lovelace. Great performance, flawless performance by Max O'Shaughnessy to take the win.
Fantastic stuff from them, and just to round out the rest of the field, of course, Andrew Hunt did take 9th in the end behind Kurt Fraudry. Boyd Ray Jr. takes the final position in 10th. 11th place for Dulko Bennett in 12th. 13th for Dylan Bell and Nathan Ballard. Sadly, retirement from that race, only completed 3 laps. But Alex, a fantastic race to round out today's action. And the lights, well, they've not disappointed all day, and this is no exception.
Definitely, and congratulations to Max O'Shaughnessy for winning round 9 of the championship. Zach Swannell, Dante Dillon and Axel Slijepcevic rounding out your top 4 here at Daytona Tamworth. We'll find out momentarily whether the Battle Royale, which I think will be a 2-horse race, goes to the Milton Keynes finale in around 5 weeks' time. And news just in. Axel Slijepcevic, walk this way, please, sir. This man has been confirmed as your 2017 champion. Give it up for Axel Slijepcevic. What was your plan? Was it just full guns blazing, attack, and try and see if you could get up towards the top step?
Yeah, to be honest, after the enduro, that was the plan for every heat, really. Shame about heat 1, but just really happy to bring it back here, really. I mean, I was getting really tired. I've never been so tired at the end of a kart race. Yeah, really pleased. I saw the whole train behind me catching me down at the end, and I was pretty much ready to collapse any second. So, yeah, really proud of third place to bring it back for after earliest disappointments.
Well done, Dante. Whoever. Zach Swannell. Zach, one of the great overtakes coming down into that turn 2 chicane. Was that foot fully planted? Please, be honest with me.
Yeah, it was. If I'm honest, I don't really remember. Everything was flat out. It's all a blur. I just drove until the flag.
But great work today, I do have to say. Milton Keynes, a few weeks' time, we're going to see the same from you, I bet.
I've only driven there once, and that was the first round. It went okay, so why not? Let's keep going. I want the 3rd in the championship. That's all I care about, so that's all I'm going for.
Well done, Zach. And Dan's got our heat final winner, Max O'Shaughnessy, with him.
Well done, Max. Heat final winner, 2 wins today in the heats. How do you think it went then?
I'm quite happy. I came into this round, I wasn't necessarily too confident after last year, and I'm really happy that I managed to get a good result today.
Obviously, Axel has just won the championship, but still, you've done really well this season, so I suppose fair dues to you. Well done.
Yeah, congratulations to Axel. It's a very good thing. I'm just hoping to bring home second in the championship, but my main focus is the Enduros this season.
And of course, you've got one more round in a couple of weeks' time. You took 2 wins today. I'm assuming you're going for all 4 next time?
Hopefully that'd be a good thing to do, but it'll be very difficult with a tough field.
Well, congratulations. Well done.
Thanks.
And last but by no means least, our 2017 Light Heats champion, Axel Slijepcevic. You just heard the news when I announced it a moment ago. You must have been thinking, have I done it? Have I not done it? Is it going to MK? What's going on?
Yeah, I didn't think I'd done it. I thought this round was a bit of damage limitation. I thought I'd just make the smallest chance I can going to MK for Max to win it. Yeah, it's music to my ears. I'm really happy to have won it.
So are we going to see you just literally going to go out there, have fun in Milton Keynes in about 5 weeks' time and just wrap up what's been a really good season in the light heats for you?
Yeah, it's going to be nothing different. Give it my all and have some good fun out there.
Well done, Axel. Congratulations on winning a title this year. So, Dan, what a way to round out day 1 here at Tamworth. Axel Slijepcevic, confirmed light heats champion. That's 3 titles decided. We've still got another 3 to settle, and I'm thinking that at least one of them will be wrapped up tomorrow. But your thoughts over the day?
It's been some fantastic racing with all the lights categories, and it's some fantastic racing. Daytona Tamworth, great circuit. We've seen a worthy new champion crowned in the lights. Hopefully he goes on to bigger and better things. Obviously we've still got one more meeting, so who knows, that could be a complete domination. But as far as I'm sure, we might see more champions around tomorrow, we might not. That's the beauty of Daytona racing. We're not sure what's going to happen. All I know is it's going to be fantastic.
Well, that wraps up day 1 of our coverage here at Daytona Tamworth. Axel Slijepcevic confirmed as 2017 Light Heats champion. So, if you want to get involved, you can be either a bit portly like me, or maybe Jake Sanson or Chris McCarthy, who's got the spikiest hair I can ever remember. But less of that. Why don't you check out our website or call this number?